Question number 261. Imagine you are a data analyst at an international electronics retailer. You are building a Power BI report to track sales performance across different regions and product categories. You have three tables. Sales. This table contains details about each sale, including the transaction ID, product ID, region ID, date of sale, and sales amount. Products. This table provides information about each product, such as the product ID, product name, and the category it belongs to. Regions. This table lists all the regions where the company operates, with their corresponding region IDs and names. To allow your report users to analyze sales by product name and region, how should you establish relationship between these tables? Option A. Connect sales to products using product ID, many to one, and sales to regions using region ID, many to one. Option B. Connect products to sales using product ID, many to one, and regions to sales using region ID, many to one. Option C. Create a single relationship between sales and a merged table of products and regions. The correct answer is option A. Connect sales to products using product ID, many to one, and sales to regions using region ID, many to one. In the star schema, the fact table, sales, contains transactional data and dimension tables. Products, regions provide descriptive attributes. Each cell can reference only one product and one region, but each product or region can appear in many cells. Therefore, the correct relationship is many to one from sales to products and from sales to region, enabling accurate aggregation and filtering by product name and region. Question number 262. For an upcoming Power BI report, you intend to apply conditional formatting to highlight key data points dynamically. Identify two visual types where conditional formatting can be directly applied to enhance data interpretation. Option A. Bar chart. Option B. Matrix. Option C. Line chart. Option D. Table. The correct answers are option B. Matrix. Option D. Table. Conditional formatting in Power BI can be applied directly to tables and matrices to dynamically change cell colors, font colors, or background based on values or rules. This helps highlight key data point, trends, or threshold. Visuals like bar chart or line charts cannot have conditional formatting applied to individual data points in the same way. The formatting is typically based on data series or categories rather than per cell rules. Question number 263. Imagine you are creating a Power BI report to analyze customer demographics for a global marketing campaign. You have added a slicer to your main report page, allowing users to filter data by country. Now, you want to include the same slicer on the other report pages, such as those showing customer age distribution or product preferences, to maintain a consistent filtering experience throughout the report. What's the key requirement to ensure the slicers work in sync across different report pages? Option A. The slicer must be based on the same underlying field. Option B. The slicers must have identical formatting, example color, font. Option C. The report pages must be part of the same report section. Option D. The slicers must be placed in the same position on each page. The correct answer is option A. The slicer must be based on the same underlying field. Synchronize slicers across multiple report pages in Power BI. The slicers must be connected to the same underlying field from the dataset. Once this condition is met, you can use the Sync Slicer pane to ensure that selection on one page automatically filters visuals on the other pages. Formatting, placement, or report sections do not affect slicer synchronization. Question number 264. You are designing a Power BI model for analyzing retail sales and notice that the granularity of your sales table is at the transaction level, while your product table includes detailed product information. To optimize the model for query performance, which of the following strategies should you adopt? Option A. Increase the granularity of the sales table by adding more detailed transaction information. Option B. Decrease the granularity of the products table to match the sales table. Option C. Implement aggregation tables for common queries and use them with detail level reporting. Option D. Duplicate the sales table to create summarized version for each product category. The correct answer is option C. Implement aggregation tables for common queries and use them with detail level reporting. Aggregation tables store pre-summarized data at higher levels, example by product category or region, which can greatly improve query performance when users analyze summarized metrics. The detail level sales table remains available for drill down or detailed reporting. Increasing granularity or duplicating tables would add complexity and reduce performance, while decreasing granularity of the products table is not relevant. Number 265. For a Power BI dataset, you aim to source data from flat files and require a storage solution that supports setting up scheduled refreshes using Microsoft 365 credentials. Which two storage options would you suggest for this purpose? Option A. External US drive. Option B. Files saved on OneDrive for business. Option C. Cloud storage service. Option D. Files located in SharePoint Online team sites. The correct answers are option B. Files saved on OneDrive for business. Option D. Files located in SharePoint Online team sites. Both OneDrive for Business and SharePoint Online support seamless integration with Power BI, allowing dataset to use Microsoft 365 credentials for scheduled refreshes. They provide cloud-based storage with built-in authentication, enabling automatic refresh without manual intervention. Local drives or generic cloud storage services typically requires gateways and do not natively support Microsoft 365 authentication for scheduled refreshes. Just a quick reminder, if you don't have time to watch these videos and instead download all questions and answers, feel free to purchase them on Buy Me a Coffee page. I have shared the link below. Question number 266. In the process of data preparation with Power BI Desktop, you have utilized Power Query to incorporate a dataset. Your task is to ascertain if a specific column consists exclusively of distinct values. Which two features in the data preview should you utilize to fulfill this requirement? Option A, monospaced. Option B, column distribution. Option C, column quality. Option D, column profile. The correct answers are Option B, column distribution. Option D, column profile. The column distribution feature in Power Query visually shows the count of distinct, unique, and repeated values in the column, making it easy to verify uniqueness. Column profile provides detailed statistics about the column, including the number of distinct values, empty values, and errors, which also helps determine if all values are unique. Column quality focuses on errors, valid and empty values, while monospaced is unrelated. Question number 267. In managing a workspace with Power BI Pro license, you are evaluating the refresh capabilities for datasets. How many times can a dataset be refreshed daily in this environment? Option A, 8. Option B, 10. Option C, 16. Option D, 24. The correct answer is option A, 8. In a Power BI workspace using a Pro license, dataset can be scheduled to refresh up to 8 times per day. This limit applies regardless of dataset size. For more frequent refreshes, up to 48 times daily, a premium capacity workspace would be required. Question number 268. You are creating a report in Power BI to visualize customer satisfaction survey result. The report includes a table visual showing the satisfaction rating for each customer ranging from 1, very dissatisfied, to 5, very satisfied. You want to enhance the visual representation of these ratings to quickly grasp customer sentiment without relying solely on the numerical values. You also need to ensure that each distinct rating has a unique visual representation while keeping the report design clean and minimalist. Which conditional formatting option should you use to achieve this? Option A, font color. Option B, web URL. Option C, data bars. Option D, background color. The correct answer is option D, background color. Applying background color via conditional formatting allows you to assign a distinct color to each satisfaction rating. This makes it easy to visually differentiate ratings at a glance, helping users quickly interpret customer sentiment. Data bars are more suited for showing magnitudes or trends, while font color or web URL formatting are less effective for highlighting discrete categorical values. Question number 269. You manage a Power BI dashboard that tracks quality metrics for a factory's production line. The dashboard includes a bar chart illustrating the daily count of defective items produced, a gauge visual displaying the current daily defect rate as a percentage. You need a solution that will notify you if the daily defect rate surpasses 3%. What should you set up? Option A, a report bookmark. Option B, a data alert. Option C, a text box with conditional formatting. Option D, a drill-through filter. The correct answer is option B, a data alert. In Power BI Service, data alerts can be configured on card, gauge, or KPI visuals to notify you when a value crosses a specific threshold. Setting a data alert on the gauge visual allows you to automatically receive a notification if the daily defect rate exceeds 3%, ensuring timely action. Bookmarks, text boxes, or drill-through filters cannot generate automatic notifications. Question number 270. In Power BI Desktop, you're working with a dataset that includes an inventory table of art pieces displayed on a report page. The table includes columns for art title and art image URL, which contains links to images of the artworks hosted online. Objective: you need to configure the table visual to display the art images directly instead of showing the URLs. What adjustments should you make to the art image URL column in the table visual to display the images directly within the table? Option A, from the visual formatting menu, choose values and enable display URLs as icons. Option B, set the data category for the art image URL field to web URL. Option C, change the data type of the art image URL field to binary. Option D, assign the data category of the art image URL field to image URL. The correct answer is option D, assign the data category of the art image URL field to image URL. In Power BI Desktop, to display images in the table or matrix visual, instead of showing plain URLs, you must set the data category of the column containing the image links to image URL. This tells Power BI that the field contains image addresses, enabling the visual to render the actual images. Setting it as a generic web URL or changing the data type to binary will not display the images directly.